This is a game where we showed some balls. It is, and I want them to feel it for a little bit, as far as what they just did against a really good hockey club. But then we get back to work tomorrow.
Oh man, disheartening, disappointing, stunning, historic, sad. The Avs blow a 3-goal lead. It was looking great in the first period, wasn't it? 3-0. We're getting video review going our way. We're getting Jack Drury with a shorthanded goal. Gabe Landeskog picking up garbage off a rebound, which hasn't been happening. 3-0, and Jack Eichel got smashed in the face. Felt good, and then they throw up this statistic. Wow. The Avs were 74-1 in the playoffs when leading by 3 or more goals, and the Vegas Golden Knights, the VGK, as Sean McDonough said like 10,000 times, had never won a game when trailing by 3 or more goals. And Nathan MacKinnon, Nate Dogg, went down with that knee. Oh, man, that hurt. Oh, my God. You fell for Nate Dogg right there. And you tune in at the end of the game, and what happens? 5-3, the Avs lose. And again, this is a 2-goal win with an empty netter. The Golden Knights have had all these empty netters. These really are just 1-goal games. And you're left to wonder how, why did this team that was up so much, that has played so well, that has overcome so much adversity, how did this happen?
Coach, you have all the momentum in the world going into the second period. What kind of fell apart for you guys?
Everything. Yeah, first 9 minutes, it was like, kind of looked like portions of game 1 for me and parts of game 2 where we were mismanaging the puck, like breakouts. And then like they just got more competitive, and we didn't stay with that intensity for me for 9 minutes. And, you know, a little bit of communication and some talk, and, you know, we just didn't dig in and match their intensity at the start of the second quick enough. For me, it was 9 minutes, those 2 goals, pretty much an onslaught. And then after they scored the second goal, we had the TV timeout, and things kind of started to change a little bit for us. We got the power play, we got a couple Nelson chances in on the rush and more zone time, and, you know, and then they just chipped away at that 1-goal lead and ended up winning the hockey game.
Where is Brock Nelson, by the way? Even on a breakaway opportunity, he missed the net. It just has been nowhere to be found. American hero, my guy, Brock Nelson. I got his number right here on my Avs hat from Avs Alley. It's not been good enough. Gabe Landeskog, what happens?
I mean, the second period, they start out, they score 1 on the power play right away, and got a little sloppy going back for our pucks in D zone. Lost some stick battles in the D zone. Kind of allowed them some secondary chances. Obviously, they get it to 3-2, and then, yeah, and then they tie it up on a play that should have been blown down for a trip, I think. But I also haven't seen a replay, so it doesn't matter. But nonetheless, 3-3 hockey game. We feel good about where we're at. Good spot on the road and a tough building. And I think we keep rolling it. But individual effort they score on, and then, yeah, we throw everything we had at them and then bounce our way tonight.
Did not. Sam Malinsky was like Swiss cheese on defense, and Wedgie gave up a soft goal. Can't do that. A backhand flip shot to your short side. You can't do it. You can't do it. Wedgie.
No, we came out hot, and they had a push in the second. Got some, bounces and pucks behind us, and then so one play again, unfortunately, decides in the third.
Yeah. You can see that they're stunned. You can see that they don't know what to say, never mind us. It was good to have Cale Makar back.
No, I mean, I felt great, and obviously that's why I'm playing. And, felt like I was trying to do the right thing sometimes. Puck was kind of bouncing all over. But, yeah.
Kale, on the mentality in the game.
Yeah, I mean, it's our season's on the line, so our mentality's been like that. It should have been like that today, and I felt like it was. It was desperate at times, but like I said, it was just we gave them a couple too many opportunities, and like I said, they capitalized on that. So limiting those, and then also for us, just maintaining that consistency throughout the night. So. Yeah.
And now the disappointment.
Yeah, it's frustrating. I mean, we've been on the other side of that, obviously, coming back from that, and it's going to happen, but it can't happen at this time of the year. Like I said, I felt like they got some lucky bounces, but we got to find a little bit better way to kind of challenge ourselves in those moments and come out of that. So, yeah, just unfortunate. We still had a chance, obviously, in the third there, and that's what it is.
It goes back to what Tortorella said.
This is a game where we showed some balls.
And the Avs didn't. Not enough. Not enough. That's the simple truth, and Bednar knows it's not looking good.
We're not there yet. I don't know. Everyone's down and in the dumps right now, and we, like I said, that's what the next 36 hours are for, to get our team back to where our focus is in the right place. And seems like a tough hill to climb, clearly, obviously, especially against a team like Vegas. But I mean, you just got to break it down. You know, shift at a time, 5 at a time, period at a time, game at a time. It's kind of what we've been talking about for the last couple, because of those stretches that we're having that are hurting us. And then just answering, like, if they have a push, that we have to be able to push back, you know, and you just got to break it down now. You got to chip away at it.
It now comes down to some tough decisions. First of all, you have to know where you are injury-wise. We have to know what's going on with, Nathan MacKinnon. Although it seems impossible for me to think that he's not going to play. Cale Makar has shown that he's good enough to be back in the lineup, so I anticipate that to be the case. I am concerned about Val Nichushkin, where he's at, and where are you going to get production from? And listen, I love goals from Ross Colton and Jack Drury. That's amazing. But the top guys need to be the top guys to win in the biggest moments. And that has been the case for the Avs all year. But it's been empty in this series, and you see what the result is. So it's rough. I'm not going to lie. It's a tough situation. And we're here to talk about it all day on Altitude Sports Radio 92.5. So we're here. Yes, I have spent many Memorial Days running the Boulder. There's one. I've done it maybe 15 times. No Boulder today. Dedication to hockey, dedication to the Avs. And going into Friday night, you were hoping the Avs would be back in this thing, be up 2-1. That's what you hoped. So last we left you on Friday, that was the case. But of course, we've had content following the Avs all weekend long. So make sure you like and subscribe to this channel. Make sure you listen to all of our full-timers are on today. We take hockey seriously. We take the Avalanche seriously. We take you as a Denver sports fan seriously. That's why we don't shortchange you. We give it all to the bitter end, as Jared Bednar said.
I feel like we'll fight to the bitter end, and again.
Okay. Well, here we are tomorrow night in Vegas, and today we'll break it down. We'll vent. We'll be frustrated. Tough deal. Thank you for our great partners at Journey Spice. You can use this QR code, and you can go to Amazon.com, where you can save 10% using the code Altitude26. We had steaks last night that were absolutely delicious. And it's Journey Spice for the win each and every time. Non-GMO, organic, no salt, no sugar, just deliciousness and great packaging. It's flavor in, plastic out with our great friends from Journey Spice. Thank you, Journey Spice. Thank you, Andon and Rosa. You guys are the absolute best. We love you. Not going to sugarcoat things. It's devastating. The loss itself is devastating. teams have come from behind down 3-0 in hockey, but not in the Eastern or Western Conference final. So at this level of play with this quality of teams, it's not happened. But if you can somehow scrape out a win, there's a famous quote from the Boston Red Sox when they were down 3-0 to the New York Yankees. And it was like, well, don't let us get one. Don't let us get one, because if we get one, we're back at home. And if we get two, we got the mighty Mo, the momentum on our side. Don't let us get one. They're more than capable of winning in Vegas. It can happen. It could have happened. It should have happened. So I'll hang in there and stay as optimistic as possible, even though, as Betsy said, everybody's down in the dumps.
We're not there yet. I don't know. Everyone's down and in the dumps right now, and we, like I said,
so you just sort of sleep in, you relax a little bit, you get some air, you take a breath, and then you do what you got to do. Tomorrow night, game's at 7 o'clock, not a 6 o'clock start, a 7 o'clock start. Because I could be talking to you about the Rockies. On a personal note, my father passed away, oh boy, what are we talking about? About a month ago. And one of my best friends in the world is Vic Lombardi. Vic and I are the same age, and we've gone through a lot of similar things in life. And one of those was the failing health of our fathers, who are similar age as well. Vic's dad, Easy, passed away yesterday. And my heart goes out to Vic. It's difficult when your dads are really, really suffering, when they're just not who they were because of health reasons, but it's who they'll always be, and that's our heroes. And Vic and I were lucky that our dads were our heroes. So with the passing of Vic's father, my deepest condolences go to Vic, his two brothers, his mom, his entire family. And I was lucky enough to be able to share my dad with you, and so was Vic, and did so in such a fun, humorous, loving way over the years. So rest in peace, Easy. And Vic, I love you, brother.
Easy. Why did you move to this country in 1966?
Why I moved here?
Yeah.
For have a better life.
What was life like in Italy?
Was kind of slow, was not much work, and not that good a life. And I thought America was better.
How old were you?
22.
22? How old was Mom?
She was 19.
So why Denver?
Because everybody else was here. My
Who?
folks and my grandpa, and they all was here.